Hey guys, it's Rinaye Gamer here, and I am back again with another video. I just wanted to quickly record before my phone died, or before I got ready for bed and put my phone on the charger. So let's go ahead and let's continue on with The Magician, Chapter 3, Book of Ezra. We trump through the woods, breathing heavily. The clouds are rumbling up ahead, and the air is vibrating. Muriel stalks a couple paces around, and paces ahead with silent purpose. Flanked by Ianna. Beside me, Ezra keeps his voice low. Muriel must be warming up to you to take us to his rune casting spot. Did we ever talk about rune magic? He asks questions, throws stones, and interprets their answers like we do with the cards. When he wants the clearest answers, he goes to the top of the mountain. I have to ask some questions too. From the cards? Yes, but not the usual way. When we reach the top of the mountain, my legs give out under me. The sky is darker than the hour. Ezra digs down to offer me water, and once I've had my fill, he drains the rest. He licks his lips, eyes brighten. Remember the place I took you at the fountain? On the other side of the water? That place? I can still envision the vibrant colors, the changing sky. It was an unpredictable realm. As magic as a magician. As a magician, you make your own gate into deeper planes of reality within your mind. The place I took you is my gate. I don't know how you were able to cross into it, but in time, we'll work on opening yours. Opening the gate within my mind, the deeper planes of reality. My heart races steadily as I try to stay calm. It's easier once he takes my hands, stroking his thumbs over mine, and starts some deep breathing. Relaxation washes over me. Muriel's crunching footsteps register as he comes to a stand. Energy neutral. You're tanking them in. I need to ask my mentor some questions, and I think it's time they meet. He looks deep into my eyes, holding my hands secure. His aura pulsing outward in waves is beautiful. Try not to be fearful, Rinaye. We'll be together the whole time, and Muriel will be watching over us on the physical plane. His aura is strongest when he casts. I look at Muriel. His strength doesn't seem like a concern. All you should have to do is close your eyes, breathe deep, and empty your mind. I close my eyes. Soon, the world starts to fall away. Everything but the rhythmic sound of stones. hitting the gravel, fingers scraping them up, tossing them again, the warmth of the hands holding mine. It's like I've only just closed my eyes and I'm here. It's so dazzling as I remember. Azra watches my reaction and leads me to the edge of a gently growing and shrinking water. It's so weird to see you in here. Can't get over it. I was pretty young when I made this gateway. It's a little juvenile. No two magicians imagine it the same. I really wonder what yours will be like. Well, come on in. Don't be shy. He takes 2 steps into the water, up to his shins, and waits. I look down, my arm to our joined hands, then back up. When I take the first step, I feel effervescence. A few more steps, and my whole lower body is aglow. We're going all the way in, I realize. Erza laughs softly at my expression. If you want, you'll be able to breathe. But there's no need. We're in our chests, water moving around us, flowing between us, and starting to take on colors of auroras. Ready? Here we go. The rolling water rushes soundlessly around my ears as we dunk, and I am enveloped in bubbles, then nothing at all. And next thing I know is the sensation of rushing up forward out of a sparkling wave and onto a wide pink beach. Galaxies arch above me. For a horrifying moment, I think I'm alone. I look to my side. Ezra is there. The curves of his face glowing in the shifting light, but I don't feel his hand in mine. These bodies must be more subtle than the one I'm used to. My flash of distress is not unnoticed. Are you alright? It's hard to say. And the feelings I get when I look around, there's no sensation. It feels like he could slip away. We're here to ask questions? Yes. We're going to ask the communicator of all magical knowledge, the bridge between humanity and the infinite, the magician. I wonder what form they're going to take to meet you. The magician? The card? No. The voice I listened to when I pulled the card? They're here. There is a palm tree swooning in a half-moon curve just ahead that catches my eye. Deep indigo footprints move down in a winding path down the trunk, across the sand. We stop under it. Its swaying fawns. The figure that appears like pigment in water is one I recognize immediately. Asra, you're back so soon. They look just like the card. When the fathomless gaze falls on me, I feel the spark of interest. And Rinaye, do you recognize my voice? I feel the answer come from my heart. Yes, I've heard it many of times, though never in words. There's an entity manifesting at the palace. We saw it. We have questions. If it's answers you seek, you're at the wrong place. If it's more questions, come with me. The magician peels back one invisible ripple, steps inside as the tent fades into existence around the swaying fold. Azra and I are left outside. I can hardly restrain myself. That's the magician from the card. Try not to get too starstruck. They love to play tricks, especially on new blood. I would like to think I'm not one to be easily tricked. Azra has a private smile as I throw back the curtain. Excuse me, guys. The first thing I notice is a familiar shapes and colors as they bloom out the shadows. It's the back room of the shop. When did we? Oh, this isn't really the shop. There's no familiar scent of dry flowers, tea, incense. I settle onto one of the well-worn velvet stools. Ezra is sitting across from me, and the magician sits between us to form a triangle, shuffling a deck of cards. There's an entity manifesting at the palace. That's vague, isn't it? Is it something you've never seen before? It's Lucio. Lucio appeared before you? You don't trust appearances, do you, Ezra? Looking like Lucio is easy. Doesn't look like him, but I know it's him. The magician's honey glaze slides over to me. They stop shuffling and spread the cards before me. We saw it. You saw it too, Rinaye? If this creature doesn't look like Lucio, what does it look like? The devil. The devil. It is the devil. No, just. I want to say the devil this time. The devil? Which one? 3 cards are laid before me. The magician beckons for me to flip a card. Okay, yeah. Card time. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this. So it's 3 of us, right? So I'm gonna say the bottom card is the magician's card, and then the left card is Ezra's card, and the right card is mine. So I'm gonna say that I'm picking for a right choice onto what we think it is, and I'm leaning toward what I see or what he sees, and I'm seeing maybe the right card. Okay, did it look like this? The goat-headed devil, a powerful atheist. That goat has a terrifying tendency, always pushing their own limits. And when one sees another reach new heights, it is compelled to pass them. Far better or worse. Those are the traits that Asra associated with the devil card when he made this deck. These were also the traits Lucio identified the most. We, major Arcana, are Archetypes, forms of a pure and ancient energy in the human subconscious. You may not know me well yet, Rinaye, but we speak often, don't we? The more we communicate, the more familiar you will become with my character. And then you know me from an imposter taking shape. Taking shapes is easy magic. In a plum of vibrant blue smoke, the magician transforms. Say, how well do you think you know your master, Rinaye? It's not my master. He isn't. But hasn't he taught you everything you know? Not everything. Rinaye is curious too. She learns from her own experience, not mine. I want to help her on her own path. Interesting. You do seem to know each other well. It makes me wonder, how well do you know Asra as well as Rinaye does better? Surely then I could imitate you and fool her, don't you think? I can sense a test is coming. My mind races ways to tell from the incorporeal being who knows him so well. What do you think, Rinaye? Would you know Asra from mine? One deep level, I come up with a hot, honest answer. I hope it doesn't backfire. I'm sorry, I had to laugh at that. I'm gonna say I would know. Is that so? What makes you so sure? I'm sure. It's not a matter of whether I can be tricked or not. I don't have to look at him to know when he's come down the stairs in the morning. I know it's him by the feeling that comes over me. So, I would know. Rinaye. Chuckling, the magician transformed into the false-headed form. It was a trick question. I'll let you figure out the answer. I look at Asra, but he already watching the magician's hands. They tap my card, and it fades into the table. When you two beings become familiar enough, the line between them, when any two beings become familiar enough, the line between them can seem to disappear. To connect to one of the arcane on a personal level can awaken a wellspring of power. But if the connections is too deep, you can run a risk of losing your individuality, becoming your anti. Lucio tried to become one of the arcane, but he failed. He tried to become the devil. How? Why don't you ask him? With the flick of the wrist, the magician sends my vision spinning again. I felt I'm left trying to recall what I just saw. It threatens to slip away as if I'm waking from a dream. The lingering words echo into my mind as I become aware of the raindrops on my head and shoulders. My eyes flutter open as they're sitting in front of me, holding my hands, and Muriel is beside us, unmoving. He must have finished his casting. We both watch as Azra's closed eyes twitch and slide open. Did you get any answers? Did you? Yes, Lucio tried to become the devil. Are you surprised? I guess not. I just want to know how. I don't like the sound of that. At the pointed glass at me, and Muriel rises, followed by Azra, who pulls me to my feet. I feel strangely energized. The rain feels good right now. If we're fast, we might make it to the palace before it gets bad. Ready to go back, Rinaye? I was born ready. I see the palace high towers on the stormy horizon lead the way. Okay, guys, thank you again for watching that episode. I am gonna actually get on to book X and chapter 1 because I want to keep going, and I have one more key left before I have to wait like another 3 hours or wait until tomorrow night to do this. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, and always be looking out. Make sure you put on a notification bell. The notification bell, please. The notification bell. Do me a favor. Because I'm going to be posting these a lot. Trying to post them back to back. I'm trying to stay on a grind so then I can get to 1,000 subs, and all that, and then have 40 hours watch, real cool, because I'm not doing this because I want the money. I'm doing it because I actually enjoy reading this, and I actually enjoy video games, and it's been a passion of mine for a long time. And I never thought that you can just play video games and it'll be okay. But me saying that meaning like playing video games as a career. But I'm not doing it as a career. This is like my backup job because I'm still gonna be doing like regular vlogs soon in my life. Soon, when I get my life straight and I'm not dealing with a lot of stress. And I feel like people are allowed to do that, and people are allowed to decide to have their own opinions on things. They do, But I want to thank you guys again. Have a nice night, day, evening, whatever time frame you're at. Rinaye the Gamer is out.